Hello Taurus, it is Lisa and here is your March 3rd to 9th, 2025 general reading. This is just a general reading. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, all my contact information is in the description box below this video. Okay, so Taurus, let's see what's in store for you this week. It's a really interesting week energy-wise, so let's see. Overall message for you, Taurus, is the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is some information that you receive that helps you move forward. This usually is that it's like you're getting information from someone you know or someone you're communicating with. It could be a boss, a doctor, a friend, family member. But this information comes in and you need to use it to help you move forward. Even if it's like something that you consider negative, like you apply for a job and you don't get the job. You need to use that as motivation to really go for what it is you want. Like, be more determined than ever to achieve it. If you get information from the doctor, like, hey, you got pre-diabetes, you got to go, okay, great, perfect information. Now I know why I feel like crap, and I'm going to be determined to get healthier and be the best version of myself. I'm going to use this information to achieve my goals. It's kind of like this moment of saying clarity, of saying, you know what, this is perfect. Same thing if you get a promotion at work and it's like, okay, I got this. I can do it. I can step forward and I'm going to use this to be like, to shine and really show who I am, right? So it's taking this information, good or bad, but using it as motivation to achieve even more in your life. So then what is the challenge? I'm curious to see this. So, oh, very cool. So a lot of the signs have been having, it's this week of having difficulty moving forward. And yours is kind of the same, but it's a little different, which is great. It's like so nice. There's like one other sign that was really positive this week. Everybody else, although it was still positive, it was like a challenge to move forward, right? For you, it's the Two of Wands is all about not limiting your thinking or settling, right? So if this information comes in, it's understanding, you know what? I'm going to use this information to create my world bigger. The world is my oyster. I don't have to be diabetic. I don't have to be, stay in a job I hate because I didn't get this one job that I applied for, right? I'm going to go for more because maybe that job wasn't the right one. Maybe I was limiting myself. I needed to think bigger and go for more, right? And same thing as if you get a promotion, you need to not say, oh, I don't think I can do that. You know that you can have more, do more. The world is in your hand. You can make it what you want. Do not settle or do not limit. But this week, you're having a hard time because of this information, I think, that comes in, or you're waiting for this information to come in. You start to settle. Oh, I'm okay if I just have this. I'll just stay here. I'll just be this way, right? No, do not limit your thinking. Do not settle. Think big, think more, and be open to new opportunities. Right? And that's all in perspective. Your sky is the limit, maybe different than mine, but you have to think more, right? Think wider, think you can expand your life and you don't have to settle for just, right? And because I guess the thing is if you're happy in a situation where you're like, I love my little house and I love my, life and my job, then you're not settling because you love it. Right? But if you're in a place where you're like, oh, I feel stuck, I'm not happy, I want more, then you just accept that, you are settling and you're limiting your thinking. So this week you're having a hard time thinking more. So then what do you need to focus on to move through this energy? The Three of Swords. So it's understanding heartache leads to new beginnings, right? So this information may come in and it may be like, oh, it didn't work out the way that I wanted it to work out. And I got to move through this process knowing that it's taking me to more. And when you get to the more, like when you get through this process and you look back, you're super grateful for what has happened. So you're like, I'm so grateful I didn't get that job because then I applied for this job. And oh my God, I met the great, amazing people, met the love of my life. I, pushed myself beyond my limit and now look at my life. It's amazing, right? But you had to go through this process in order to get there. So it's understanding. So let's use the example of pre-diabetes. So you get this information and you're like, oh my God, I'm pre-diabetic. Now I got to go through the process of really changing my life. And then you get to this place after you've like done the process, you're now living this new healthy life, which then probably flows into other areas of your life and new relationships and career. And you look back and go, oh my God, I am so grateful that I got to that diagnosis and that I was, pushed to make these changes, because now look at my life. It is amazing, right? So it's just going through this process that gets you to where it is. Like if something happens in your career, it's for a reason to push you towards more, right? So just understand that. And you will look back to a place where I'm going to be grateful for this one day. And that's what you need to focus on this week, knowing that you will be grateful for this in the near future. So what do you not see coming? Is the High Priestess, which is really connecting to your intuition, trusting your gut, balancing your head and your heart. Our head is where that devil on our shoulder sits, and it even though it's on your shoulder, it whispers in your ear, in your mind, and it tells you can't do that. Limit your life. Just settle, right? Don't go for more. You suck, or whatever it is. Just be sick, right? Or just stay in that small job. And it talks like all of those things because it doesn't want you to succeed. It wants to sabotage your success. And then our heart can be a bit skewed based on things. It can either get us in trouble or kind of because of certain things that have happened, it limits us. It makes us settle, right? So you can't always take those two, like your mind and your feelings, in full, clarity. You need to listen to your gut. Your gut will always tell you the truth. Your instincts will always tell you the truth, and you need to follow those, right? Your intuition. You can think and you can feel, but ultimately you need to balance those with what does your intuition tell you? What does your gut tell you? And chances are it will say, go for it, keep moving forward. You've got this, you can have more, right? Because we've all been in those situations where we're kind of doubting, like if something doesn't work out, we're like, I suck. I'm just going to have to settle for this and I'm never going to have that. But yet our gut is kind of like inside us going, you can have more, and so we kind of keep pushing forward. You need to trust that, listen to it, and know it's going to guide you. Don't listen to your head and your heart. Well, you can, but you got to balance that with your gut, okay? You've got this. You're just going through this process, and it's leading you to really amazing things in the near future, okay? I know, I could just feel it. I wish I could send this feeling through the video towards you. Thank you so much, Taurus, for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you could like and share my videos, it really helps. If you enjoyed my video, if you could subscribe, that would be amazing. It really helps grow my channel. I truly appreciate it. Have a fabulous week, and I will talk to you soon.
Be yourself. Everybody else is already taken.